Am I wrong for wanting to tell my deceased father's wife that he had been lying to her, after I found out she thought I was his niece? When I was growing up, my father wasn't a very good parent. He got my mom pregnant when they were in high school, and clearly only stayed with her because of that. He was addicted to alcohol, emotionally unavailable, and was in and out of prison. No serious crimes, but he was constantly gambling away more than he had, and he tried to steal a car while drunk. When I was 14, my mother decided to divorce him. He gave up all custody and moved away. During my teenage years, the only things my mom and I saw of him were the child support payments. When I was in my 20s, I went through a lot of therapy to move on from the issues growing up with a father like him gave me. I was able to finally move on. Then, a few years later, I decided to look him up, just out of curiosity. I found an Instagram account by his name, and the pictures of him matched my memory of what he looked like. He was married to another woman, with 3 young kids that looked happy in every photo they were in. He had posts about his kids' milestones like birthdays and graduations, looking in every way the proud father. He had loving posts about his wife. He had posts about his own life, going back to school and getting a high-paying job. He also had religious posts, about being blessed by God with a beautiful family. Seeing that account hurt more than I thought it would. He seemed like such a nice person, a loving husband and father, like the dad I always wished I had. I decided to DM him, telling him who I was and asking to connect. We talked a bit. He seemed apologetic for the way things happened all those years ago. He said he'd gotten sober, found Jesus, and was trying his best to be a better person. It was bittersweet for me. I was happy for him and his family, but I still felt a lot of jealousy and bitterness. Throughout the years that followed, we didn't talk. After the initial conversation, I didn't reach out again, and neither did he. I got married, but didn't invite him to my wedding. I just wanted to forget about him. Then, a month ago, I got an email from a woman. She said that my uncle, Dad's name, had died of heart disease, and that he had told her about me, referring to me as his niece, before he died. She claimed to be his wife and said that since I seemed to have been important to him, I was invited to his funeral. I was shocked. I assumed he had at least told her about me and my mother, that he had another daughter. Then I realized she probably didn't know anything about the drunk criminal he used to be. I want to tell her. Part of me feels like his family deserves to know who he really was. It stung that he called me his niece. It feels like he erased me from his life, and part of me wants them to know I was his daughter too. But also, he tried so hard to be a better person, and I don't want to ruin his memory for her, or for his kids. Would I be overreacting if I told her?